Most carriers lose money on every load because they don't read market conditions the way the pros do. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what a 30-year DAT veteran taught me personally how to use this tool properly. His name is Mike Abdill. He's been with the DAT nearly for 30 years, and he trained me one-on-one privately about 2 years ago. And I want to share that video with you today. Most carriers look at inbound. Pros only care about outbound, and I'll show you why. Open DAT market conditions right now and follow along. Let's get to the business.
Market conditions is a great tool to just see as a carrier what the market, because you're doing it from a carrier perspective. Well,
from carrier perspective / dispatcher.
Sure. So from a carrier perspective, this is a great map to tell you what the market looks like if you have a van, flat, or reefer. Right now, it looks like you're looking at the van map. And now you're looking at flatbed. And so what you're seeing is a heat map here. You're seeing a lot of blues, you're seeing a lot of reds, and a lot of in between. So as a carrier, what you're particularly excited about is red. The redder in a market, the more opportunity there's going to be for you. Why don't you go ahead and click on that red market over on the West Coast there.
Here.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So what you're seeing there, let me move my little video window so I can actually see that info. Okay, so what you're looking at there, if you look on the right-hand side, you can see it's very tight. First of all, it's plus 98, which is damn near at the peak there at 100. And the reason why that we say it's very tight capacity, if you look to the right, you can see some raw numbers from our database yesterday. And so, for instance, you can see the load to truck ratio is 36. That's to the right of that. And that what that's showing you is that there's 36.2 flatbed loads for every one flatbed truck. And we can show you the raw numbers right down below that as well, where yesterday there was 362 flatbed loads posted in the Medford market. There was only 10 trucks. So as a carrier, when you see a market like that, means you're in demand, right? You're going to go to that area and you're going to have brokers with loads fighting over the limited capacity of trucks there are in that area. So for instance, if you had a broker saying, hey, I got a hot load going to Medford. Yeah, you're interested because you know when you get to Medford, you're going to find a load coming back and it's going to be a higher paying load because they're going to compete with you. Now, they're going to compete with each other, I should say, for you. Now, conversely, why don't you go ahead and click on the market right below that, or Idaho, the blue market in Idaho.
Okay.
Oh, Seattle will work too. What you see there, that works. You can see the numbers there. We call it very loose. It's a lot worse for a carrier. Why? Because there's only 152 loads in that area. There's not a lot of loads in the Seattle area. The ratio looks pretty good, 7.6 to 1, but the volume of loads is just not quite there. So if you have a broker trying to send you to Seattle, I got a hot load going to Seattle. Before I say yes, I kind of want to look at the Seattle market and see what it looks like. Because if it's a terrible market that this broker is trying to send me to, that's what I'm going to try to get a higher rate going there. And I'll use the numbers against the broker. I'll say, listen, you're trying to send me to an area where there's very little loads. How the hell am I supposed to get out of there? I'm going to need to make a little bit more money going there, delivering your load for you if you want me to go there. And that's how they're using this whole map here, is to figure out what that area looks like before I even go there. Inbound shows you the exact opposite, basically. It's saying, hey, look, when you click on inbound and click on a market like you have right now, we're showing you that in this market, there are 152 loads on their way to Seattle right now, 20 trucks. Okay. So it shows you that there's loads heading there. And that means that there's going to be some truck capacity there, right? If there's 152 loads heading to Seattle, that means that there's 152 trucks likely heading to Seattle, dropping off those loads, potentially increasing the capacity for Seattle in the next few days. As a carrier, I'm mostly focused on the outbound, because I want to know what a market looks like before I go there. But anytime I'm looking for a load, or anytime a broker calls me up and says, I have a load, are you interested? Before I'm deciding if I'm interested or not, I want to know what that market looks like. Where are you sending me? Because if you're sending me to a black hole where there's no loads, I need to make more money going there. If you're sending me to a place where there's a lot of loads, then great. I'll likely take the rate that you're offering. Maybe not the rate that I want, but I'll take the rate that you're offering, because I know when I get there that I'm going to have plenty of opportunity to make a lot of money because they're going to compete for me.
So if I'm going from Los Angeles, California to Orlando, Florida, pays me good money, but then before I decide to take that load, I need to check what are the loads coming out of Florida.
Yeah, click on Florida over there, Orlando. Click on the Orlando market right now.
Let's see. This is
That's the Lakeland market, I think. So,
it's Orlando.
which includes Orlando. That
Yeah.
includes Orlando. So you can see that right now it's there. It's 8.5. You're looking at inbound. Go to outbound.
Let's go outbound.
Yeah. So you're looking at 238 loads coming out of Florida right now, out of that market, and only 28 trucks. It's moderately tight because that's a pretty good ratio right there. 8.5 loads for each one truck, and the 238 loads is actually a pretty good volume for. Actually, it's a really good volume for Florida. Florida is usually pretty bad, pretty
Yes.
blue. So in this case, am I willing to go to Florida? Yeah, a lot more than if it was blue and I saw that there was one load for every one truck. This is a way better market, a way more appealing market for me as a carrier.
Cool. Okay. Like anything, like I have to look, like optimize, I don't know, like a tips and tricks here. It's just like this is how it works. Just inbound, outbound. Mostly I use for outbound.
Yeah, mostly I'm looking at outbound, determining whether a market is good for me to go to or is going to be challenging for me to go to.
Okay. So when you do these types of searches, are you looking for region, state? What are these? 3 digits?
I leave it on market is actually the best one, in my opinion, the best view. It's going to get some of the best data. Because if you go to state, for instance, you click on state. The reason why I say market's the best is look at state, for instance. It's telling you that California is moderate right now. It's very, but as we saw, yeah, but go ahead and click back on market.
Yeah.
Now look at California. California is not neutral. If you average the whole state together, it's neutral. But look, Northern California is freaking hot. It's great. You'd love to go there as a carrier. Where Central California and Southern California, you're like, maybe not. It's not so good. So when you're looking at the state level, it's deceiving because it's taking all of that state and averaging it together and giving you a market condition where if you're looking at the market itself, it really does show you what parts of the state are hot and what parts of the state are not. So market is by far the best. 3-digit zip works too, but if you click on 3-digit zip, you'll see that it gets a little busy. A very detailed map.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that breaks it down even further to isolate even smaller areas to basically focus on cities in here. So that is another view of it. I prefer the market just because it's a cleaner view. It's easier to read, where this one does give you better data, but it's a little harder to read at the 3-digit level. Okay. So it's really preference, Kamal. It's really preference. The 3-digit zip will give you a better idea of that particular area that you're talking about, though.
Okay. So prior day or the current day?
Prior day is the best one because it's actually showing you the actual totals, where current day is not. Current day actually shows you what we're predicting today will be. It's almost like a forecast of today. It's not going off of actual load and truck totals that we have in our database. It's more of a prediction.
Okay, cool. I think it's pretty straightforward. So I think I can also compare one outbound for one state and then the inbound for another state. I can compare side by side.
Yeah, and you can actually side by side. If you see ad search in the upper right-hand corner, if you click on that, it'll bring up a second map. And then one can be an inbound map and one can be an outbound map. And then you can do your side by side comparisons that way.
I see. Okay. So I can also compare like van to flatbed, flatbed to van or something like that.
Exactly. Yep.
Cool.
You can compare outbound to outbound or outbound to inbound. You really have unlimited choices in here.
Okay. How important to use this tool, like for carriers and freight dispatchers, like on daily operations?
Super important. If you want to make sure that you're getting the best rates, if you want to make sure that you're giving yourself the best chance to stay loaded, then you're using this tool. If you're not using this tool and you say, yeah, I'd love to take that hot load you have going to Nevada. Well, you're going to regret that, Kamal. You're going to regret that because you're going to get to Nevada and be like, oh my God, what did I do? Now I have to drive all the way to Northern California from Nevada just to get a hot load. That's why if you want to stay loaded, you want to make sure that where you're going has loads. And if it doesn't, you're trying to make money from the broker that's sending you there.
I think brokers, they use this type of tools. They know like, if they pay high, usually where it's like, man, I need to double check. So if they pay, this lane usually not pays much, but then, oh, if this guy pays like 2,000 more, then something happens in that state. So when I go and do research and I say, oh man, that's slow there. So coming out of that particular state, it's really bad.
Yeah, that's exactly how I would use it, Kamal.